Hi, I'm Jenny from the plot, and this is my allotment. Welcome to my lady garden. So before I start today, I have a small request. Now, I have mentioned Garden Myself Happy before on this channel. The lovely Jane and Richie, last week, they had a bit of a disaster. Last week, their channel got just disappeared, got deleted. All their subscribers, all their watch hours, gone. All their videos, all that work, just up in smoke. Now, I know it's first world problems, but I also know if it were me, I would be devastated, right? Now, I know they are talking to YouTube and trying to get the problem rectified, but in the meantime, they have dusted themselves off and have started a new channel, Garden Myself Happy UK. Yeah, Jane and Richie are such a lovely, supportive, active part of this community. I know we can all get behind them, and if you haven't already, hop over to their channel. I'll put the link in the description. Subscribe and show them some love. Thank you. Now, I do have some super exciting sewing to do today, but before we get to the fun jobs, we've got some finishing off jobs to do. I've got a couple of beds where there are little patches that need finishing off. For example, here at the front, most of the bed is prepped. But this is where I had my celeriac, my very disappointing celeriac. And I haven't done anything to it since I harvested that. So what it needs is a little bit of a weed, and then I'm going to prep it the same way as I have done with the rest of the bed. I'm going to do a Stella. I'm going to put some cardboard down, manure, wood chip. Let's get on with that. Right, while the water's soaking in, I'm going to go and look at the other bed that I need to patchwork up. So this was my root veg bed. Don't ask me why it's got a net on it. I don't know, there's nothing growing in it at the moment. I think I just left it. So my first job is going to be to take the net off and move the hoops. So same with this bed. Most of it has been prepped, but here at the front there is a little patch where I had my parsnips, and after I harvested them, I just left it as is. So that needs the same treatment. Bit of a weed, cardboard, manure. And while that's soaking in, let's go and finish off the other patch. we'll give the same treatment here. The little bucket, by the way, or pot, is for collecting couch grass roots, because the wood chip has come off my paths, which I'm redoing because they're incredibly weedy. And as I'm taking the wood chip off them, I'm getting a lot of couch grass roots with it. So I don't want those to go on my bed, so I'm trying to pick them out as I go. Case in point. Well, I'm fairly exhausted after that. Who would have thought patching up a couple of beds would be so tiring? The problem is that I am getting obsessed with couch grass, and I keep finding it everywhere and I can't leave it. It's driving me mad, honestly. Anyway, enough of that. Let's do something really, really fun. I'm going to sow some chillies today and some peppers, or chilies and peppers. I don't know what I'm going to sow, but here are all my chilli and pepper seeds, and I'm going to look through and see what I fancy sowing. Well, okay, this is definitely happening. I ordered some Joe's Long Cayenne chilies in order to take part in Jason of the Allotment of the Dead, his longest chilli growing challenge, and apparently they grow really long. So I'm looking forward to that. So there's that one. That is definite. That's a definite. We've got Zabrange. Now, these are from the Zabrange that I grew from the seeds that Jason sent me last year. I sort of have my doubts that any seeds that I've saved will work as well as the ones that Jason sent me, but we're gonna try, we're gonna see, because I loved these so much. They were tasty, they were beautiful, and not too hot. Spicy, but not scary hot. So I'm definitely going to try those. We've got regular cayenne pepper. Grew these last year. They did pretty well, actually. We've got these are new. I got these from Kitchen Garden magazine. Bikina yellow. I haven't got my glasses on. It can be used to decorate dishes and can be added to salads. I'm sort of guessing. I'm so blind, honestly. Padrons. Padron peppers. Yes. These are my favourite tapas dish. I can't believe I've never tried growing them before. If I manage to grow some of these, I will do a cooking video of how I would eat them. It's not complicated. I'm not a cook by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, I'm so obsessed with these. They're just delicious. They're just delicious. We've got, we're getting into sweet peppers now, I think. So generic sweet peppers. I didn't have a lot of luck with sweet peppers last year. I have to admit, they got slugged rather badly. And we've got Colour Spectrum. We've also, we've got cayenne that I saved from last year. We've got Lesia. Now that's a heirloom variety of sweet pepper. Jason sent me the seeds originally. I saved some last year, and they were beautiful and prolific and really delicious. And we've got some Padron peppers seeds that I saved, not from one that I grew, from one I bought in the supermarket. I don't know if they'll work, but actually it might be fun to try those as well. Okay, well, I will be growing them in this very tiny plastic greenhouse. There's not a lot of room. Now, last year, I seem to remember I got 3 in the ground on one side and 3 in the ground on the other side. And then I had some in pots. And it's just deciding how many pots I can manage. So if I try for 10, 4 in pots, 6 in the ground, 2 of each, 5 varieties, 10 plants. Which means I've got to make some decisions. Oh no. Okay, well, that's the competition chilli. I'm definitely doing Zabrange. Where's my Zabrange? Definitely Zabrange, that's 2. Definitely Padron, that's 3. And that's, you know, the ones that I saved, that counts as 1. So that's 3. Lesia, even if I only get to grow 1 sweet pepper, it's going to be that one. So how many is that? 4. So I can choose 1 more. Oh, let's try the new ones. Let's try the Bikina Yellow. Now I'm going to be starting these in my little mini propagators. Chilies take a long time to grow, which is why you have to start them early. But they also need heat and light, which we don't have in the UK at the moment. So they're going to be going on my windowsill at home with the grow lights on. My husband, the Enigma, is going to love that. He just loves it when I take up all the windowsill space with seed trays. Can you tell I'm lying? Have just decided to give them a sprinkling of vermiculite on top because apparently it stops the fungus gnats from hatching. I didn't know about fungus gnats until last year when I had lots of seedlings on my windowsill and wondered why there were all these little flies flying around the living room. Right, well, that is my chilies and my peppers sown. You might have noticed that I also decided to sow a sweet pepper, a generic sweet pepper, just to fill up the gaps in the seed tray. And it does mean that if my Lesia doesn't do as well as it did last year, then hopefully there'll be something else. But until next time, take care and I'll see you then. Bye.